What's up, everybody? It's me, Erica, honey. We are down here, girl. Go ahead and like, subscribe, comment. Let me know you stopped by, honey. We are down here. We don't have nothing to talk about. And I got to run an errand after this. After I finish talking to y'all, I'm going to come down here, have some coffee. Trying to make sure this damn coffee isn't spilling out. Okay, so it's not a lot of people here. We love that. Last night was the 4th of July, and so it sounded like a war zone. You know how it is, honey. All night, pop, 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 and a pop, 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 and a pop, pop, pop. Girl, I was like, please, will y'all shut up? I had to put on my headphones, honey, so I wouldn't hear y'all. It's going crazy. So I don't know what's going on with this shirt. So it's merch. So get your Protect Your Energy merch and your choose better, chose me merch, and your keep your standards. I keep my standards. Excuse me. My standards are high as giraffe pussy. Yes, I do have merch that says that. So check it out. So I don't know what's going on. We're down here. We don't have anything to talk about. I do have my coffee. Let me not forget my coffee, okay? And let me not forget my coffee. So it's actually perfect. Hot as hell. And perfect, right? And I get it hot so that I don't, because since I talk so much, by the time I like, oh my God, I forgot my coffee, the coffee is still hot because I forgot it, right? All right, so let's see what's on the blogs, girl.
I sponsor the now. Yes. I sponsor the blog. Let me tell you something.
Let's see. Did I save anything? Let's see. I was thinking about Dion Cole messing with Tracy Ellis Ross. And I have another video I need to post. Oh shit. Let's try and do that today. We'll see if we can do that today. Yeah, I have a video that needs to post. I feel like I didn't put any moisturizer on. I don't know if I did. I think I was interrupted. I'm trying to think. I washed my face. I put some toner on, but I think that's where I stopped. Oh my God. No. Yeah, I was thinking about Dion Cole and Tracy Ellis Ross and how he probably was making jokes with her. I don't know if I talked about that on this video, but I might have talked on that on the shorter video I made. I made 2 videos yesterday, and I actually only posted 1 video. The other one, my phone was saying that I used it was saying that I had too much. I took up too much storage, so it wouldn't let me save the video. So I have to move some stuff around in the phone. And what else? So I thought maybe he was just joking. I think that's on the other video that I was talking about, because I was thinking, like, a lot of people kept saying, oh, they're on Blackish together, and I didn't watch Blackish. I think I watched maybe the first 2 seasons, maybe. Maybe I think I made it 1 season with Blackish, maybe. And that was it for me. But he's on Blackish, and maybe it's an inside joke or something, because it was so cringe. I was like, why would he say that to her? But who knows? Okay, let's go to the neighborhood talk and see what is happening. Sukiana and Tasha K are going back and forth. I think Sukiana thinks Tasha K came at her because of Cardi B or something. I don't know. But a lot of people I've heard, Tasha's like, the next Wendy Williams, right? Her baby, Wendy Williams used to go back and forth, especially when she was on the radio. The people would be upset about the things that Wendy was talking about, and they would come after her. They would come after her and say all kind of crazy stuff to Wendy Williams. So this is giving me Wendy Williams, where she's going back and forth with the people. Suki is going back and forth with her. She says something about her mom being dead. And then Tasha K said, but my mama is at the house. And she said, oh, my bad. She just looks dead. Girl. Girl. Meek Mill. I don't know nothing about Meek Mill, child. It's a bunch of Sukiana and Tasha K's husband declining her PUSSY for his birthday. Child, he wants some men. You know what? We can't with these two. I don't even want to hear what they're talking about. I'll watch somebody else gather it up. Nene leaks on whether RHOA needs her back on the show. Check the ratings. I'd come back for the fans. What is she saying? Let's see what Nene is saying.
Please say a command.
Bluetooth audio. Is this on?
Bluetooth audio.
Hopefully this thing is on.
Come back for the fans.
Okay.
Because the fans are the ones that love me. They're the ones that love to see me in that position. And I would do anything for them.
Of course. I mean, and the fans were actually kind of upset that you were edited out of the trailer, the flashback. I mean, people were pretty heated.
Yeah. I thought that was funny, and I thought that was kind of crazy to do.
Mm-hmm.
But I also think that people sometimes use reverse psychology.
Okay.
And so maybe they were thinking if we edit her out, maybe they'll make more people tune in the next week. So that's how I try to think of it. Maybe they were like, okay, we're going to edit her out, and then people tune in next week to watch. I mean, I don't know. But I think it was a bad move to do.
Do you think it was production being shady?
I don't even think it was production, because production only do what the orders are that they get from the top. So somebody from the top ordered that to be done, and they did what they were told to do.
Well, she will come back for the fans. Nene says she will come back for the fans. Girl, the fans can want you back, but does your employer want you back? That is so weird. I feel like this is going to be a thing forever with Nene. Like, this is going to be Nene's legacy, trying to get back, people trying to get her back on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Everybody's going to be gone, and y'all still be asking. It's so annoying when I see those, like, the Real Housewives accounts, and all they post all day is, who would you want back? Who would you want back? Who would you want back? And it's just like, why do y'all ask the same questions over and over and over and over and over again? Why do you ask the same questions over and over again? Nene called her boss a coke snorting racist. Do you think he's gonna want her back? And told him to keep her name out of his mouth. So I think he's doing that. I think he's keeping her name out of his mouth. I think so. See, the shirt is super big. That's what's weird about it. See, it needs to be cut up here. That's why I like I need a different cut, because I don't like all of this extra stuff. I need the shirt to be right under my arm. Otherwise, it looks like, like frumpy. It's giving frump. It's giving Professor Frump, okay? So yeah, Nene, I'm so tired of y'all asking for Nene to come back. Everybody has their ideas of what Real Housewives of Atlanta needs, and it really needs a makeover, just the same way that New York got a makeover. Just wipe the slate and get a set of whole new girls that nobody knows, but they know, like the girl from New York with the glasses. I think her name starts with the J. She's recognized. Like, I know her from some. I don't know if she does makeup or she's in fashion in some way. I know her face from somewhere, but I don't know her. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be interesting to get to know her because I'm already drawn to that character. I don't know what she does. I think her name starts with a J, and she has on frames. Hold on, we're just gonna look it up. Shit, we don't have to be trying to guess a bunch of shit. New York Housewives. New cast. All right, let's see. Her name is Jenna Lyons. Jenna Lyons, American fashion designer. Yeah, see, I've seen her face before. She's 55 years old. She was a creative director for who? For J. Crew. Creative director. J. Crew. Remember J. Crew, y'all? Do y'all remember J. Crew? She's from Boston. She moved to Palos Verdes, California when she was 4. She wears dentures. I'm sure we'll find that out. I'm sure that'll come out in some way. But she loves fashion. I don't know if she's married. She's married. Is she? Courtney. Her relationship with Courtney. She was living with her son, and Courtney and her split up in 2017. She was married to an artist. She had a son, and they divorced. So yeah, and then I guess she was in a relationship with a woman. Yeah, she's the one that seems the most interesting to me. June 8th, she's a Gemini. So I don't know about the other women, but Jenna Lyons, yeah. So I've seen her. I've seen her like in the magazines and stuff like that. I don't know her, but I know who she is. You know what I'm saying? So I want to get to know her. I feel like that's what they need to do with Atlanta. Like the girls that we've known, a few of y'all might have been like, oh yeah, I've seen her on such and such, or she's does such and such. That's what we need. And I feel like there's so many entrepreneurs and women and wives and things like that in Atlanta that want to be on TV, that they can really just recast Atlanta and just be like, okay, let's get a new generation, literally a new generation of Atlanta housewives. Let's you know, I don't know. Like, stop asking for Nene to come back. I feel like I feel like that's over with. I literally feel like it's been a generation, and I feel like they should just do that. Like, it's been how many seasons? 14 seasons, 13 seasons, 14 seasons. That's literally a generation, okay? That's watching a child go from birth to 15 years old. We got it. We've seen your life over the last 12 to 13, 14 seasons. Got it. We got it. We see what's going on. Not much changes over the course of the year. You just have new projects. But how much more interesting can your life get after 15 years of us watching you? Unless they are going to film it the way they filmed the Kardashians' new show, where there's no fourth wall. They talk to the cameras. They tell the cameras. So it's just basically cameras following them. And then I guess they come up. I don't know how they spotlight, or how the editors or whatever, how they spotlight what they're going to talk about for the episode. But it's just cameras following them around at this point. Just documenting their lives at this point. We have a show of people documenting our lives. If you guys are going to do that, then so be it. But I feel like with Atlanta and all the housewives blogs, stop asking for other people to come back. Like, get to know someone new, right? Someone, like I said, someone who is recognizable to where you want to be like, oh, I want to tune in because I've seen her around, right? I've seen her on page 6, okay? Have you seen us on page 6? I've seen her on page 6, okay? Or I've seen her in the blogs. I know who she is, but I'm not familiar. Kind of the way like Latoya came on. When I tell you, that would have been, if Latoya didn't F up, Latoya, that girl that was married to Portia's husband, Girl, the girl that was married to Portia's husband, that girl that y'all really made famous for no other reason than that she was pretty. That's it. Because when I tell you that girl is boring as hell, I don't even know why y'all accepted her on that show like that. That was crazy. Girl, she's on the right show now, Couples Retreat, honey. Making that 23-year-old boy be the head of household, honey. Girl, and he over there sounding and talking like a baby. Girl, Fallon is so whack. Anyways, girl, when Portia was over there with that lady's husband, when it was LaToya, that girl, Drew, they could have brought in another, like a set of younger women and got rid of all those Gen Xers. Sorry. I feel like the cast, I'm sorry. Y'all I'm a Gen Xer, so say what you want. I feel like that entire cast needs to be millennials and younger. That is the new thing. I mean, I know that on New York there's some Gen Xers. You could put some Gen Xers in there, okay? But I think the majority of the class of the cast needs to be millennials. I do. I do. Cuz we need new perspectives on scenarios, on things, on life, on relationships, on whatever. We just need new, fresh perspectives and ideas. Stop asking for Nene to come back, okay? Jeez Louise, okay? Let me go on to the news site and see what's going on in entertainment news, because I'm really tired of the blogs right now. They're not giving me what I really need right now. I just really, because I could, we could go on about housewives for a long time, but I'm just over it. You know what I'm saying? So over it. I'm just so over them asking over and over and over again. Girl, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills stars Kyle Richards and Mauricio Umansky deny untrue divorce rumors. They say they're not getting a divorce anytime soon. The couple clarified their current relationship status in a joint Instagram statement following reports that they had separated after 27 years of marriage. Honey, don't have those people go down to the courthouse and get your damn separation filings. In regards to the news that came out about us today, any claims regarding us divorcing aren't true. I didn't hear any reports of y'all divorcing. I just got reports that y'all were separated. However, yes, we have had a rough year, the most challenging one of our marriage, but we both love and respect each other tremendously. There have been no wrongdoings on anyone's part. I guess nobody's cheating. Although we're in a public eye, we ask to be able to work through our issues privately. No. While it may be entertaining to speculate, please do not create false stories to fit a further salacious narrative. Thank you for your love and support, Kyle and Mauricio. They remain amicable as they figure out what's next for them and their family. Okay, well, girl, we're going to go with y'all will be getting separated. It's the same thing that happened with, what's her name, with Monique and what's his name? Monique and Chris. What did y'all say? They weren't really ready to make the announcement yet. They may have told a few people, but then the blogs, somebody went to the blogs, a source went to the blogs and told everybody Monique and Chris Samuels were getting a divorce. And they came out and they were showing rings and saying this was not true and that was not true. And less than a year and a half later, less than a year later, honey, they're filing for divorce. That's the same story. Maybe it's the same story. They weren't ready. Like, oh my God, the stories are out that, we're separated. Dave Quinn, he seems to have the inside track to what's going on with the housewives. He's always, in the scene, in the mix. Okay, he's always in the mix. So we'll see, honey. Oh, let me do this because I feel like so we'll see. I mean, maybe they weren't ready to make the announcement. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it was just like, oh my God, we're not ready. I have no interest in seeing the Barbie movie at all. No interest. Let's see what else is going on. Michael Rubin had a party, a white party in the Hamptons. They said the people were in the house. Leandro Dinero, Robert De Niro's grandson, died. He was found dead, but they don't know. They think it was an accidental overdose. Did y'all hear about that? I'm waiting for the story to come up. What's going on? He was only 19 years old. They said the cause of death hasn't been released, but a lot of people are saying they think it was an overdose. So his grandson, 19 years old. Wonder if he had a relationship with him. He was found unconscious and unresponsive and pronounced deceased on the scene. He is said to have only recently celebrated his 19th birthday. His mother left a post. Wow, that's sad. That's really sad. I wonder what happened. What else is going on? Beyoncé reschedules Kansas City's tour stop. Beyoncé Renaissance World Tour Pittsburgh show canceled. What's the tea? Beyoncé is set to come to Pittsburgh on her Renaissance World Tour in August, but the show is no longer happening. According to the stadium Twitter account, the show is canceled due to scheduling and production logistics issues. Due to production logistics and scheduling issues, unfortunately, the August 3rd Pittsburgh stop of the Renaissance World Tour will not be taking place. Refunds will be automatically, I know they are sick. I know y'all sick. I know they mad as hell. Refunds will be automatically issued at point of purchase. If you have any questions regarding your ticket, it said, according to the stadium website, the only upcoming event that is listed in July and August is Ed Sheeran's Mathematics Tour, taking place on July 8th. Beyoncé is performing near Pittsburgh around the original concert date, and that's taking place in East Rutherford, New Jersey on July 29th, and in DC on August 5th. Maybe they're giving you options. Maybe y'all can go to any one of those if the tickets are still available. Kansas City as well, it says. Let's see. Sorry, Beehive, you'll have to wait a little longer to see Queen Bee in Kansas City. Wednesday, GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium tweeted Beyonce's Renaissance World Tour stop on September 18th will be rescheduled to October 1st due to logistics and scheduling issues. Okay, so at least they're moving this one. All previously purchased tickets will be honored for the new date. All right, so that's in Kansas City. But Pittsburgh, they got really bad news. Sorry, Pittsburgh. All right, let's see. What else? World stop. Carry on. Adele speaks out against audiences throwing objects on stage. Why do y'all do that? And how old are you? Like, how old are you? I could see like a kids concert, like a kids show, and you got kids throwing. I could see that. But you're at like Pink had something thrown on stage at her. BB Rexa had a phone. The phone actually hit her in the face. It was Pink had somebody give her their deceased person's ashes. We don't know if that's true or not, but that's what the person said, that they were their ashes. And I'm like, girl, what? No. A lot of people saying they should put mesh around them so things can't hit them. That's like it ruins the experience. Y'all are ruining the experience. The people should not have to dance behind a mesh net so that your phones and fucking prosthetics can't be thrown up on the damn stage. Shit. That is so rude. And it's like, how old are y'all? Are y'all kids? Are these kids doing these? No, these are adults. Like, what's wrong with you? I feel like shaking people's shoulders. What did she say? Adele said, if you throw anything at me, I'll kill you. Yeah, she has a show in Las Vegas. BB Rexa had a black eye. Stop throwing things at artists. These people have lost it. That's crazy. Somebody threw their shoe up there. People be so, you be so excited, you just start throwing stuff. Girl, it is not worth it. Okay, I think it's time to go. We didn't have much to talk about. I told you we didn't have nothing to talk about. LeBron James and Sharif O'Neal denied entry into Saweetie's party. LeBron James just graduated from high school. What is he? He can't get in there. Is it 18 and over? How old is LeBron James' son? Is his name LeBron? Isn't his name LeBron? They call him Bronny. He's cute. Sharif O'Neal. LeBron James just, is this LeBron James Jr.? He just graduated from high school, right? What is he doing at a damn club? No, you can't come in here. Sorry. Turn him around. Send him away. Send him away. Masika Kalisa says it's not a compliment to tell a woman she doesn't need filters. That's the point of the filter. I look like I had Botox. She's like, no, I don't want anyone to crush my delusion. I want to be able to live and reside in my delusion. I feel like the only filters that you should be able to use are filters that just change the picture. It doesn't change or morph your face. That's the kind of filters that I'm used to. When people say filters, I'm used to like a red filter over the picture, right? To make it look sexy. I don't know. Or a old filter to make it look like a Polaroid. Like those kind of filters I like. I don't like a filter when I turn that filter that fucking Melody uses. Y'all look like Whoville. Your noses look like they're like going in like a slope. They look like they're going into a slope and then like ending in a dot. Like they look so, they make your eye, and then they like slant your eyes. They slant your eyes. They make your nose look like a wooden clothespin. That's exactly what it looks like. A wooden clothespin. Have y'all seen a wooden clothespin? That's what your noses be looking like. So skinny, looks like you have on so much contour. Y'all look different, and then your noses are not that damn pointy. And then when we actually see you, then you're like, girl, you don't even need a filter. You look regular. But who else uses that filter? They use that filter and it changes your entire face. I'm all for a filter that changes the image, like the way that the picture looks, right? Like if you go to my Instagram page, I posted a picture. I was watching a ladybug do her thing, honey, and was walking around, and I took it and I put a filter on it, but it's a filter to make it look like an older picture, to make it look like a Polaroid, right? It doesn't make the ladybug skinny. It doesn't look like the ladybug has a cinched waist. You know what I'm saying? God, you don't need filters. Let's hear what she says.
You don't need makeup. That's not a compliment. It's fucking annoying as I know I don't need a filter. Thank you. I know I don't need makeup. Thank you. But I want it. Okay? So the next person that tells me, take off my filter, you know, I'm just going to block you because it's aggravating. Okay? Stop being a fake. Stop being a fake. I have a filter on it because I scrolled through and picked it and decided to have it on. Honestly getting weird. It's honestly giving obsessive compulsive behavior. That's the point of the filter, to look like I had Botox. That's the point of the fucking filter. It's not like it created a whole new person. Just polished bitch I am today. And then y'all swear I'm the only bitch in the world that uses the filter. Everybody uses the filter. Oh my god, what happened to her? Oh my god, she had another surgery. Well, woman, you don't need a filter, you don't need makeup.
She said it's not a compliment for her to tell her that she doesn't need a filter. She uses a filter because she wants to use a filter. She wants to look like, again, she wants to be able to project an illusion. And that's fine. I mean, to each their own. People, like I said, people use filters, but y'all be looking crazy, turning to the left, and the eyelashes on the filter is just fluttering to the left. It's just fluttering, and you turn this way. To me, I feel like, I don't know. Like I said, if you see a filter on my photos, it's like a photo filter. It's not a filter to change the shape of my nose and to change the shape of my lips and to slant my eyes and to give me this pointed nose. Bitch, I love my nose. I'd be like, why does it change the entire nose? And that's the image that you want to project, an illusion. And that's fine. And that's what, I mean, that's what it is anyways. So you might as well go all out. And don't act like I'm not the only one. No, a lot of people don't need filters. And it really is fucking up your brains. It is. And not just adult brains. You see what it's doing to adult brains. Can you imagine what it's doing to premature brains? Like brains of teenagers and middle schoolers, you know, their brains as they look at these and they put filters on their faces. You even see makeup trends that look like filters. Like I noticed that when I was like, oh, people are doing their makeups now to make it look like the filter on whatever Snapchat at the time. Snapchat had all the little filters and stuff like that. And that's when I realized, I was like, damn, they're changing your entire face. It's not like a filter. It's changing your entire face. And like, I will go back and look at old photos in my phone of where I use like a Snapchat filter or something like that. And I'm like, damn, look at it changes your entire face. And like I said, if you could see what it's doing to adults, imagine what it's doing to little underdeveloped brains, right? And how it's warping, like literally warping their perspective and how they see people. Everything has to be filtered. Everything has to be perfect. Baby, I love a grainy filter. Give me a grainy filter any day of the week. I love a grainy filter. I do. I don't know. It's weird. Let's see what some of the comments say. She's too grown to still be talking with her tongue. Girl, take the compliment and go. She's always extra for nothing. She always got so much to say, but never manages to actually say anything. People need some therapy sessions to get to the root of why something like this would bother them so much. Having to hear the same rhetoric about you that you aren't willing to subscribe to would wear on anyone. I don't think there needs to be a basis of trauma or triggering moment necessarily. The internet exacerbates every human emotion. She's a human responding to mass stimuli. Yeah, I don't have a problem with people coming to the internet and saying their opinion. We all do it in some way or form. Some people make a video about it. Some people get in the comments, but every single person has an opinion about something, right? That's why we tell some people sometimes we don't even need to hear your opinion on some things, because just shut up, right? But everybody has a right to use their own platform. That's another thing I be thinking about. I look at everybody, I'm like, everyone has literally, and that's when you yell like, this capitalist society. Everybody is a brand. Every person is a brand. And every time I'm on like Instagram, I'm just looking, I'm like, everybody's a brand. I wonder how Andy Warhol would feel about this day and age. But everybody is a brand. Everybody has their platform. Everybody has a level of responsibility to the people who follow and support their platform. They have a level of responsibility. And you are, everybody is a brand. You are a brand. You are a brand. It's crazy. And people are selling themselves, selling content of themselves. There's one guy I was watching, he was dancing, and then I was like, he's a videographer, and his fucking videos are so clean. I'm like, I hope he's getting paid a lot of money. And then I saw he did an ad with Instagram. I was like, oh yeah, he's getting paid a lot of money. But it's nothing. It's just him in the video. You are a brand. It's crazy. So yeah, she could come down here and say what's bothering her, but what she's talking about, I feel like she wants to be able to use a filter. Did you guys see that video of Corey at what's his name's party? What's the guy's name that just had the party, the all white party? David somebody, I forgot his name. Michael somebody. They were at an all white party, and Corey Gamble was out there with his silk pajamas.
Because I'm nice, but you're a fucking legend. No, I'm laughing.
They're saying Corey Gamble is a legend. You know why men say Corey Gamble is a legend? Because he's over there feeding off of the Kardashians. That's why. I'm telling you, as much critique as we have of these niggas who go around and mooch off of women and live off of women and having women take care of them, as much as we say, you ain't a man and this and all this stuff, I feel like if a man has a woman being a maid, a mattress, and a mule for him, that's effective patriarchy. If you have a woman working for you in some capacity, and you're feeding and you're not reciprocating, and she's doing all the work and labor and stuff like that, I feel like that's effective patriarchy. I feel like that's effective patriarchy, where you have the other end of patriarchy, where you have the men are like, well, I'm the leader and I'm the head of household and I'm running things and I'm building infrastructures and I'm doing these things and I'm protecting and providing for the women, where people would see that as effective patriarchy. I feel like a fucking male mooching ass gigolo is effective patriarchy. If you can have a woman taking care of you, where you don't even have to live up to the actual rules of standard patriarchal structures. If you are able to live off a woman, you got it, my friend. Achievement unlocked. So while we say these niggas ain't shit, you over there living off this girl, they are practicing effective patriarchy. If you are a woman who wants to be the nurturer, server, maid, mattress, and mule for a nigga, you are abiding by the rules of patriarchy. He has found a goofball. He has found a member of the goof troop to go along and to help him exercise effective patriarchy. I was just thinking about that the other day when I saw Corey Gamble with his hips, legs, hips, and body. You know, Corey Gamble got hips, okay? And he's over there, and the men think he's a legend. Men will uplift men who are able to effectively use and extract resources from women. They applaud that shit. They do. They applaud it. They love it. He's a legend to them, Corey Gamble, because he's over there living off of Kris Jenner. He don't have to do nothing. Security? What? Security? Corey Gamble, what you doing over there? Hips. Shakira. Girl. I feel like if a man is over there mooching, like I feel like there's opposite ends of the patriarchal fucking ruler. You got the niggas who live off of women, who are told by other women they ain't shit because they ain't living up to the rules of patriarchy, but they are. You could extract resources from a woman. You are if that's effective patriarchy, and she's a goof troop. She's part of the goof troop, and is willing to, I'm the nurturer, I'm the martyr, I'm the whore, I'm the nun, everything, bending yourself into pretzels to do all that stuff, you are helping him exercise effective patriarchy. You bending in pretzels. Oh, I'm this. I can feed him with my love. Like Jazzy over there using her butthole to heal Cam Newton. I really feel like when Cam Newton and Jazzy came out talking about their stuff, I feel like that was like a part of their kink. I feel like that was a part of their role play. Let's go public and tell people how goofy and dumb you are. That's part of my kink. That's part of both of their kinks. Public humiliation. It might be a kink, y'all. Have y'all ever thought about that? Public humiliation might be a kink for some of these women. I just thought about that because when Cam Newton and Jazzy came out and she was talking about I don't really like anal, but I do anal. I feel like my love is healing. So honey, you over there healing Cam Newton with your butthole, and he over there looking like cats have been licking in his hair, talking about he's a man. I said, oh, they doing their kink in public. That's part of their little game. Play the submissive role. Act like you're this submissive person. It's your kink. And we're going to role play in public and get the people going. Girl. Yeah, so Corey Gamble and men like him, they are legends to the opposite end of the spectrum. Then you have the other end of patriarchy where you're using the ruler to measure men by how well they build, how well they keep order, how well they, organize things, and you're measuring them by that. But I feel like these niggas, they have patriarchy. They have it. They went about it in a weird way. But if you are able to thrive where you can extract resources from women, girl, you're effective. Listen, Corey Gamble.
I'm laughing because I'm nice, but you're a fucking legend. No, I'm laughing with you, bro. I'm laughing because like you really a legend. Take care of my both of y'all motherfucking. You're a real one.
You're a real one. He's a legend. He's a real one. That's the only reason why they're saying that is because he's extracting resources from those white women, and they love it. They love it. Chris can't keep her men out of the closet to save her life. Here's somebody else. Convinced the Kardashians are witches or in a covenant with the devil, which is why Kim was crying for the old Kanye back. These women change black men, and we've watched it happen over and over again. It's either you're jealous because you don't have the ability to change them the way that you assume that they're changing these men, or you just a whole fucking pick me. Because these niggas wasn't shit before they met these women. All of them. None of them were upstanding contributors to society, and they got with these women and they ruined them. No. He's standing there looking like a rich auntie. Legs, hips, and body. Yada yada. Alexa, play Legs, Hips, and Body by Candy. Y'all remember Big Hips Marcus from Girlfriends? The way y'all bully this man about his hips, then exclude we don't exclude we don't condone bullying is wild. Didn't somebody tell you this was an all-white party? Ooh. Bless her heart. Paid bucks need a night out too. Corey is a kept man in his soft man era, and I absolutely love it. It's giving me Dragonfly Jones with a head wrap. Like, come on back to us, Uncle Corey. He looked like a stud auntie at a party who's moving weights. One thing about Chris, she'll always find herself a feminine man, a man with a touch of woman. Somebody said, I thought this was Uncle Cliff from P Valley. There's no way that you thought that was Uncle Cliff from P Valley, girl. Like I said, I'm convinced that being a kept man is actually effective patriarchy. Yeah. I gotta go. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. Let's get down in the comments. Peace.